For those who don't know and for those who do, let me remind you that OPPO actually makes some of the best audio gear out there. In fact, in the audiophile community, the brand is actually very well regarded. I distinctly remember when back in the day I auditioned the OPPO planar magnetic headphones for the first time and being completely blown away by the distinctive sound quality and the detail on offer. In 2020, OPPO actually upped the ante with its audio products once again and actually created a stir within the tech community for the kind of value and for the kind of sound that it is offering across price segments. In fact, I have been screaming from rooftops asking people to buy the OPPO Enco M31. Why? Because these neckband style budget earphones were actually punching above their weight thanks to the support for LDAC that OPPO managed to bring in. Cut to 2021 and OPPO has introduced its first audio product, the OPPO Enco X. Now these are a pair of premium noise cancelling truly wireless earphones that are co-created with the help of the Danish hi-fi brand Dynaudio. Sounds like a recipe for success, doesn't it? Well, my name is Ershad, you're watching MySmartPrice, and you know what, let me fawn over these Enco X truly wireless earphones for the next few minutes because I'm sure that my hands are going to reach for these whenever I crave for music on the go. Alright though, before we move on, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever MySmartPrice puts out an awesome new tech video. First things first, the OPPO Enco X is available in two colors, black and white. I really like the classy white color of the unit that OPPO shipped to us. Now the earphones are nestled inside a premium charging case with a distinctive strip running all around it. You can also find the Dynaudio logo on the rear outlining the metal hinge. There's a button on the right spine that can be used to put the earbuds in pairing mode. What I particularly like about the design of the case is that the lid can be flipped open by your thumb in one sweeping motion. And removing the earphones out of the case is a cinch. The earphones adapt the stem design and offer a fantastic seal as well. The OPPO Enco X is by far one of the most comfortable earphones I've used for long listening sessions. Also in my testing, the earphones didn't fall off despite shaking my head vigorously, so that's a good thing. Additionally, these earphones are also rated IP54, making them dust and water resistant and hence perfect for those who want a pair of earphones for monitoring runs or exercise sessions. I believe OPPO has done a fab job of creating a great user experience with a highly functional design of the case and the earbuds themselves. And not to mention, these look attractive as well. Now the OPPO Enco X supports the latest Bluetooth 5.2 protocol to connect with supported devices. The connection was rock solid in my testing. You can also long press the touch panel for 3 seconds to switch between connections. The touch controls are on the stem and are pretty intuitive. And you can configure it using the Hey Melody app. My favorite part is that you can slide up and down the stem to increase or decrease the volume levels, making the control feel natural and intuitive. I feel all TWS earphones with a stem should have this feature. Also, there's wear detection for quick play pause when you take the earphones out from your ears or wear it back again. Plus, if you have these earphones connected to an OPPO device, then it detects it automatically and throws up a card showing the battery percentage on the buds and the case themselves. And let's not forget the DBEE 3.0 sound system, which is essentially OPPO's very own creation, which includes dual drivers inside each earbuds. You get a pair of dynamic coaxial drivers and a pair of balanced membrane drivers as well. What this means is that you just get extremely good sound quality, which I'll get to in a bit. And if you have a device that supports the high fidelity LHDC codec, your listening experience just becomes so much better with the amount of resolution and detail on offer. So when I heard Do It Again by Steely Dan for the first time on the OPPO Enco X, the treble response was just sublime. The tuning is done in order to retrieve as much details as possible from the highs. Audiophiles are going to jump with joy when they hear such a pristine response. And the tuning is so clean that you won't hear a semblance of sibilance. Now in Mirza by Nuclear, my go-to track to test mid-bass impact, the OPPO Enco X True Wireless Noise Cancelling earphone sounded warm and comforting. It is the kind of bass that has enough to keep you hooked but doesn't overdo it. The mids were absolutely gorgeously reproduced as well. In Jack Garrett's incredibly esoteric Return Them to the One, Garrett's voice just shines through all the ruckus he creates around it with the bass drums, the chorus, guitar riffs without sounding muddied. The great mid-range frequency response also helps when you listen to podcasts. Now I caught up with a few episodes of Blood Ties by One Tree, a great fictional podcast by the way, and the excellent sense of atmosphere and the setting created by the podcast was faithfully reproduced and was very immersive too. But what will take anyone by surprise is the kind of wide soundstage that is possible on these tiny drivers. The sense of space is just magnanimous. In Gunda Gold by Cartel Madras, you can clearly hear the backing vocals and the trailing second verses in the left and the right respectively. Trust me, if you have a well-recorded track, the Enco X just kills it with the kind of sound staging on offer. And if by chance the audio recording is bad of the original source, the OPPO Enco X is unrelentingly ruthless and will play that back to you. Now, it is this kind of pursuit for perfection in the sound signature that is very rare in a pair of truly wireless earbuds. Now, if you are an audiophile, trust me, you're gonna love the bright and exciting sound signature. And if you aren't an audiophile, don't worry, you're gonna love the finesse and detail that it brings to songs that you've heard before, and you will listen to things that you have never heard before. So that's one thing that is phenomenal about the OPPO Enco X. Now, one of the major USPs of the OPPO Enco X is the hybrid ANC that uses the help of 3 mics on each earphone to achieve both feedback and feed-forward noise cancelling tech. The result is an absolutely clean noise cancellation effect that doesn't create a vacuum in your head. I used it on a very noisy road with traffic all around me and I couldn't hear a thing of the outside world. But if you want to hear things more clearly without it affecting your conversations maybe you're having with somebody else, then of course there is the transparency mode as well, and that works really well to actually bring the environmental sounds to your ears so you can listen to everything that's happening around you. Having said that, all in all, totally, the OPPO Enco X's active noise cancellation and transparency mode is possibly one of the best out there. Now, the mics also help with excellent quality calls over the phone.
So right now we're recording the audio on the OPPO Enco X's mic, so you can let us know in the comment section below what you thought about the audio quality. We think that it is pretty crisp and it is great for calls as well.
Now, while the OPPO Enco X uses a standard Type-C port for charging, you can also charge it wirelessly, and the battery on the buds lasts for 4 hours on ANC and you get a total of 20 hours with the case. In fact, I got over 4 hours of battery life with ANC on because I generally play music at 70% volume to test it, and OPPO tests it at 50% volume and shares a conservative estimate. So now that you've seen me fawn over the OPPO Enco X truly wireless earphones, it goes without saying that these are possibly my favorite audiophile grade earphones out there. The sound signature is fantastic, the ANC is pretty good, the battery life is better than rated. What more could you ask for? Well, there's something else that OPPO has brought to the table. Is priced it absolutely right. It's just under 10,000 bucks, and I actually expected it to be priced higher. So that is one thing that OPPO has actually done really well as well. I think OPPO really wants to make a mark in the audio product space, especially with these budget truly wireless earphones, and now bringing a premium truly wireless earphones in this price category at this price range is completely unheard of. Great job, OPPO. What do you guys think of the OPPO Enco X? Do let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, this is Ershad from MySmartPrice signing off. Goodbye and Godspeed, my friends.